Following the events of July 13, the Secret Service took a serious look at our operations and implemented substantive reforms to address the failures that occurred that day, Curran said. He added that the agency appreciates the continued support of President Trump, Congress, and our federal and local partners who have been instrumental in providing crucial resources needed to support the agency's efforts. Cheeto said in a statement provided by her lawyer that she has read the relevant portions of the newly released Senate report. While I agree that mistakes were made and reform is needed, many of which I was actually in the midst of implementing at the time of my resignation, that fateful day was literally a perfect storm of events, she said. Cheeto said that the director of the agency is not typically directly engaged in the approval or denial of requests for support, but that for Butler, I actually did direct additional assets to be provided, particularly in the form of agency counter-snipers. On Saturday, Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley, Republican Iowa, released a separate Government Accountability Office report saying the Secret Service failed to implement security measures that could have prevented the assassination attempt. Prior to the July 13 rally, senior-level Secret Service officials became aware of a threat to then-former President Trump. The GAO report said, this information was not specific to the July 13 rally or a gunman. Nonetheless, due to the Secret Service's siloed practice for sharing classified threat information, Secret Service and local law enforcement personnel central to developing site security plans for the rally were unaware of the threat. In an interview with ABC News before she resigned, Cheeto said there was a short period of time between when the gunman was initially flagged as suspicious and when he began shooting. December's House investigation praised the response of the Secret Service to the second assassination attempt on Trump in September in West Palm Beach, Florida, crediting it for demonstrating how properly executed protective measures can foil an attempted assassination. The White House on Sunday released a presidential message reflecting on the anniversary of the shooting, not specifically mentioning the Secret Service but lauding those who responded in the wake of the assassination attempt. Doctors and first responders rushed to help the wounded, rally-goers guided their fellow citizens to safety, and patriots raised their fists in the air in an outpouring of support and national pride. These men and women arrived at the rally grounds as ordinary Americans, but left as heroes, the message said. They represent the very best of our nation, and we are forever indebted for their kindness and compassion, it added.